Okay, go ahead and open your reading textbook to page 274 and follow along as I go through the vocabulary and read the story. So our vocabulary for this week: sheepishly, coincidence, sumptuous, sweeten, phase, devoted, hobbled, and prospered. And then we're looking at dictionary skills. An idiom is a phrase that has a meaning different from the meanings of the words that make it up. Sweeten the pot, that's an example of an idiom. It means make an offer more appealing. Piece of cake is an idiom. It means if something's a piece of cake, it's very easy. So this short story is From Daughter to Daughter by Ramon Perez. It was a tradition. Every Delgado mother taught her daughter how to make the famous Delgado empanadas. Empanada is a Spanish word that means pie or meat pie, but the Delgados were not famous for their meat pies. They were famous for their dessert empanadas. Today, Lucy Delgado would learn the recipe. She wanted to ask about her family's past, but she was feeling shy. She looked sheepishly at her grandmother. Abuelita, how did we become famous for our empanadas? How did you start a bakery? She asked. Abuelita said, I was making empanadas the way my mother did and the way her mother did. Then I started trying new things. I put rice pudding or chocolate inside an empanada. Some of my friends thought they tasted so good that they asked me to make the sweet pies for them. I wanted to start my own business, but I did not have the money. So how did you get the money? Lucy asked. By a series of strange coincidences. A businessman at a friend's party tasted my empanadas. He thought the sumptuous pies were wonderful. My friend had a space for rent, so the businessman offered to help me start my bakery. To sweeten the pot, he said that he would give me a year's contract to supply his company's cafeteria with empanadas. Turning the page 275. Abuelita had the money and the space, but we still had phase 3 of our problems to face, Lucy's mom said. There was so little heat in the space we rented that our fingers were too numb to work, laughed Abuelita. Sometimes it was so cold in the building that we had to wear gloves on our hands and mufflers around our necks while we made the dough. But we were devoted to our idea. I worked so hard some days that I hobbled home at night because my legs were so tired. Abuelita continued. But soon the business prospered. We were making enough money to hire workers, and that's how the bakery still runs today. Lucy smiled at Abuelita with pride. After hearing that story, the empanadas seemed to taste sweeter than before. Reread for comprehension. Summarize problems and solution. A problem and solution chart can help you summarize the events of a story. Identify a story's problem and solution to help you capture its most important details in your summary. Use a problem and solution chart to help you identify the important parts of the story as you reread From Daughter to Daughter. So now you're going to open in your Google Classroom the problem and solutions chart, and you're going to complete the problems and solutions chart for this story, Daughter to Daughter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.